Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this absolutely awesome VW Golf 1.6 FSI DSG. It's a 2006 on an 06 plate and it's done just over 61,500 miles. I should say it's done just 61,500 miles at time of recording, and it is coming in absolutely gorgeous condition. There are some marks on the car, as I think you'd expect from an 06 plate, but really they are very, very minor, and they pale into insignificance when you compare it to the spec that this car is coming with. It really is absolutely loaded, and I know you hear that saying quite a bit when you're buying a car, but really and truly I don't think there's much that wasn't spec'd on this car when it was bought brand new in 2006 by the first original keeper. Now, I happen to know that original keeper. They passed it on to their daughter, who I happen to know, and they sold it to their friend, who I happen to know, and they are using us here at Sell Your Car UK to sell the car. Right, let's get up close and personal with the car. So just to show you here first of all, because we're going to show you some imperfections first of all, and on the bonnet, it's very hard to see. The easiest way to show you is actually to get a reflection going on, and then you can just about make out tiny little dimple I was going to say, in the bonnet here. It can be fixed. It's a paintless problem, so paintless dent repair will solve that. It's not really coming out particularly well in this video. You'll just have to trust me that it is there. Oh, you can just about make it out there. It looks like somebody may have dropped a ball or something on it, but it can be fixed quite easily. Likewise as well, there's some scratches just here on the bonnet that you can see there for yourself. Continuing around the car, it's in very clean condition on the bumpers. As you can see, there's no scuffs and no scratches, no scrapes. The sides as well, very, very tidy. No dings or dents or scratches. Nobody's opened their car doors into this one. I'll just go over this side as well, and just to show you the same down here. We're going to go down it in a lot more detail. I just want to show you though, first of all, this front bumper, very clean and tidy, as are all the lenses. There's no condensation, no cracks. It looks fabulous. And in fact, that thing I showed you on the bonnet there, as much as you can now see it because you're looking for it or you've already been told about it, but really it pales into insignificance, and if you want to get it fixed, it really isn't that hard to do. Coming down the side of the car here on the passenger side, I just want to show you the wheels. Now, they've got good tyres. They were replaced very recently, in fact, and you've got lots of life left in them, and likewise as well, those brakes, discs and pads are holding up really, really well as well. Lots of life left in there. You can see how thick those pads are. It's obviously not a definitive view. If you want to do an inspection from the AA or an RAC inspection, or if you've got a mechanic friend you want to introduce to the car, by all means, all inspections are welcome. Now, I'm showing you here one of the options on the car, which was a 17-inch alloy wheel, and it's a split rim alloy wheel. Now, it's not in great condition. You can see that for yourself. This on the outside, it looks to me like it was once upon a time refurbished, and whoever did it didn't really know what they were doing, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's a split rim, which is an expensive refurb to do, and I imagine that they cut a few corners here. Now, if you wanted to get this done, all four wheels, you'd be looking at a cost of £400, £100 a corner. That's done with us here at Sell Your Car UK. What that would entail would be an entire powder coat of the interior rim, and this outer edge, which is heavily corroded, that is actually a machine finish originally. That would have normally been what they call diamond cut. We would do the diamond cut on there as well. It's an expensive thing to do, and to be honest with you, the car is based in North London, where this kind of condition of wheel is very commonplace. If you want to, we can sort that out for you. Obviously, you've got to buy the car. Before that, there's no point just fixing the wheels without buying the car, but yeah, once you've bought the car, if you want to get that sorted out, like I said, the price is £400, and that will get those wheels looking absolutely immaculate. Now, coming down the side of the car, as I said to you before, no dents or dings. While I'm at the front, I just want to show you a couple of stone chips in the windscreen. We're being very thorough here. These have been repaired. They are not an MOT, even an advisory. They don't even appear on the advisories for the MOT because they're well outside of the viewing spectrum of the driver. Carrying on though, down this car, just to show you that we've got lovely condition, beautiful, no scratches or anything like that along the side here. Another wheel, as I said, all 4 do need doing. They're all in the similar kind of condition. Some are a bit worse than others. Just showing you that there. Good tyres as well at the back. Also changed relatively recently, not as recently as the front. And you've got some life left in the discs at the back here. There is a bit of a lip there, so you might want to get those discs changed in the next service. It's due a service pretty much now in terms of age, but not at all in terms of mileage. It was last serviced only a few thousand miles ago. You've got rear parking sensors on the car, another option that was specified. Oh, I should specify as well, the paint. This paint is an option as well. That would have cost about 600 quid back in the day. But anyway, we've got parking sensors at the back here and a very tidy rear bumper and rear lenses as well. The tailgate does have some scratches on it. I'll show you them right now. So you've got a scratch here. I'm being very fussy, aren't I? But I want to show you it because I want you to know exactly what you're coming down to see. It looks like it's actually been touched in before. They've done quite a good job on it. Somebody like myself will pick up on these marks quite quickly, but you probably could have owned this car for a year without realizing you've got that scratch there. But I'm showing it to you because I want you to know it is there. We've taken it into consideration when pricing the vehicle, and if you want to get that sorted, well, we can do that as well. We've got fantastic contacts here at SellYourCarUK. Now just showing you around the rest of the bumper and the rest of the rear, again just showing you another tidy headlights or rear light cluster, and again another corner with no marks or scratches. Those parking sensors are working absolutely perfectly. Now coming down the driver's side of the car, again another wheel, another issue of curbing. Now this one actually has quite a decent face, as you can see here. Not a lot of marks here. Obviously most of the parking was done on the passenger side. There is a little bit of curbing going on down here, but again that rim should have been diamond cut finished, and I can actually see and make out that yeah, it is still on this wheel anyway. It is still the original diamond cut, or looks like it anyway. But again, you've got some corrosion going along here. So again, if you want to get that sorted out, no point doing just one wheel, do all 4, but you're looking at 400 quid to do the job. Very tidy again down the driver's side. No dings or dents in the doors, no scratches or anything of the sort. No one's opened their car door into this one. All that trim is looking lovely as well. And as I carry on around here now, I'm just going to show you the front wheel on the driver's side, and again same story here. Now I didn't show you the tyres on this side, but again I'll just do it very quickly. Again, lots of life in the discs on the front and pads as well. Good tyres at the rear, but again those discs probably could be doing with being changed, if not in the next service. I mean, it depends how much you drive. It's driving beautifully, stops on a dime, but if that is something that you are concerned about, if you are going to do a lot of miles in the car, then you can probably look at getting those brake discs changed as soon as. And now as I step back from the car, you can see for yourself, just looks fabulous. It really does. I'm going to jump in the car now and just show you the inside. It's only coming with one key. Sadly, the second key has been lost. Likewise as well the V5, so it's going to be sold with the V62. It's all above board. I'm just showing you, talking about above. Here we are above the car looking at a sunroof. How many of these have a sunroof? What a crazy car this is. It's absolutely loaded. It's central locking, so I'm just going to unlock it here. You've got the repeater lenses in the side here on the wing mirrors. I'm going to open up the car. It is remote central locking. You actually have to press it twice to unlock all the doors, so I'll do that right now. And as I open it, just to show you here some other very tasty little options. So first of all, rear electric windows. Secondly, with the electric wing mirrors, which are electrically heated, you can also see this little thing here, which means that they also are electrically folding, which is an option. The most obvious option though, that you probably noticed already, is this gorgeous Vienna leather interior. Would have cost a good couple of £1,000 to have this put in the car originally, and it's holding up really, really well. The car's only done about 60,000 miles, and you can see there is some wear on it, but that's to be expected. It is real leather. This isn't plastic leather like you find in Mercedes or BMW standard. This is a really good quality Vienna leather, so you will get creasing, you will get wear, but in actual fact this video is not doing it justice. They look beautiful. It's in great condition. You've got electric adjustment for the lumbar support. They're height adjustable manually. They're also reach adjustable as well, so you can move them obviously forward and backwards as you'd expect. But just down here as well, another option, you've also got the storage pack that is also included in the car. Another option, it came with the floor mats. Another option, it has auto lights. It really is absolutely loaded, this car. Now I'm going to jump into the car because I want to start it for you and show you that everything is working as it should. So I'm going to pop the key, here is said key, in the ignition. You can see the mileage down there, 61,523. Turn the car over, starts first time, no issues. All those warning lights go off. The only ones that are staying on are these ones over here, telling me to take the handbrake off and put my seatbelt on. Now, we're not going to go for a drive in the car, so those will stay on during this video, but they do go out. Now, you can see there it's come up with the service now light. Last serviced, as I said, in January of 2015, so it is going to be due a service, as it's saying to do so. But it hasn't really done the miles, so a simple oil change service should suffice. It had an air filter in the last service and a pollen filter. You might want to do a brake fluid change. That's probably what I would advise. Now you've got this trip computer here, which is adjustable using these buttons here on the stalk, and you can scroll through there, as you can see. In the last trip, did about 19.5 miles to the gallon, which is pretty good for a 1.6 FSI. That's over 40, that's 40 miles to empty. That was over 9 miles with an average speed of about 10 miles an hour. So obviously the faster you're going and the more you're cruising, the better miles per gallon you're going to get. But that's a realistic miles per gallon for this car around town. So that's your trip computer, showing you everything there. And then at the bottom here, it shows you PRNDS, which is obviously for your automatic gearbox. It's a DSG, which means if I slip it all the way down, I can go into sport mode. As you can see now, S is highlighted, and you've got that number 1 next to you as well, which means I can, if I want to, change it into a manual mode, and I can then control the gears myself. And I'm doing all of that using this gear lever down here. Very, very cool, very, very chunky gear lever. Before I put that into park, actually, I just want to show you, you've got an ESP button down here, so you can turn the ESP off. If I hold that down, that light's up there, and also you get a light in the dash to show you that, which is quite useful for winter driving or if you are insane. So I'm going to put the car back into park, and now I'm just going to go up, because here, talk about options, it gets a bit crazy. So dual zone climate control. Most of these VW Golfs that you'll be looking at will have just some simple little dials here, not actual temperature control. So this side here, if I turn this little dial here, you'll see that that increases to 21, or sorry, it decreases to 21, it increases all the way up to high, and all the way down to obviously low, as you can see there. But next to it, you may have noticed this. This is a heated seat. Turn it all the way around to 5, put it all the way back to 0, and that heats up the passenger side. And over here, heated seats for the driver's side, next to obviously the controls here for the air conditioning. So you've got climate control with heated seats. How rare is that? Almost as rare as that. That is sat nav. 2006 sat nav, I should point out, so it's probably a little out of date. You could probably do with getting yourself the new disc, because it just loads up where exactly we are in the world. This is again a very, very rare option. We have the radio code for it as well, thank goodness, which we had to get from VW because this wasn't actually coded at the time, but it is the original unit for the car, and was fitted by the factory and works perfectly. Just above that, not fitted by the factory, fitted in fact by the current keeper in 2010. You can see our phone is plugged into it and working fine there, the SellYourCarUK iPhone. But that is a Parrot Bluetooth car kit. It's not music streaming, it is just streaming from the phone. Finally, just want to show you, while I sit here in this seat here, you've got cup holders, and also coming with the car is this famous VW bottle opener, which is also something which can be removed to open bottles, or placed in here and moved at different sort of sizes depending on the can or the bottle that you want to put in there. Oh, we'll get that out of the way. But yeah, that's just a lovely, really lovely feature, and it's good to have that because they do get nicked. They get stolen out of cars at dealerships. Now, underneath here we have the armrest, and underneath it is a 6-disc CD changer. Another option. So really and truly, this car is absolutely loaded. And finally, while I'm here, just here, I've got some sunglass holding space, and behind it, I showed you it earlier, a fully functioning sunroof, which just opens up at the flick of the switch. It's a tilt sunroof, or it is a slide sunroof. Oh, I'll just get it to slide. There we go. All done, hands-free. Just need to turn that little switch there, and I'll put that back into the middle section. And there we go. Also with that is this little blind here as well, just in case you want to stop the light coming in for whatever your reasons. Finally, in this car, we've got What else have we got? I think that'll do. I think that's it. In lovely condition. There we are. That's something else about this car. It's in lovely condition. So you can see there, again, those beautiful ripples and creases. That is totally natural. That is beautiful leather interior. And I would expect it to be in no condition other than that. In the back, again, in really lovely condition. It has been used to ferry children around. If you want to do the same, you can. You've got ISOFIX points for both passenger side and driver's side, and a third seat belt, which is a full adult belt, a 3x3 point harness in the middle there. Or if you prefer to split your children up so they don't kill each other, an armrest, which you can pull down should you so wish. Lovely trim in here as well. You've got this beautiful aluminium look finish going around the car, going along with the leathers. I'm going to jump out now. And I'm going to go into the, well, I'm going to go into the back just to show you the condition in here, because it is in lovely condition, as you can see for yourself. We're missing the lid for the ashtray over here, which is a shame. No idea where it is, no idea when it left us, but it has. Again, mats throughout and in good condition as well. And the back seats, as I showed you just a moment ago, in really lovely condition. This Vienna leather is such an amazingly rare thing to find these days in this car. What an awesome car. Right, let's come around to the boot now, and in true Sell Your Car UK style, in the boot we have all of the relevant docs. Now, these are all the docs that are coming with the car. I'm not going to go through it all in huge detail right now, just to say that we've got a pile of history here, including all the bills. Those bills relate to the service book, which we have here. The last service wasn't actually stamped in the book, but we do have the bill. It was done at 57,500 miles. So where are we now? 61.5. So that was done 4,000 miles ago. In that service we've got here, and we've got this from the bill, that it had a full service. So all those bits and bobs you can see ticked yes were done. We don't have the current MOT certificate, but the MOT does last until March of 2017, as you can see here with this DVLA MOT history check that we've done. Near side and offside front nails in tyres were found and were advisory items on there. As I say, those are relatively new tyres on there, 59,642 miles those were fitted, and we've got the bill to show here those tyres were done. That was actually done in that January service. Also coming with the car, there's other MOTs, by the way, under here. We've got older MOTs, it's just the current one that's not here. Other things that come with the car, handy box for the DVD navigation disc, which is in the car, the instruction manual for the Parrot Bluetooth, and a full handbook here, which you can see, including the quick reference guide, and then all the way through to controls and equipment and everything, the sat nav. I won't go through it all here, and obviously that service book, all in this very funky 2006 style Filofax with the word Golf on it. Now over here we've got the V62, which will all be filled out and processed properly when you buy the car. The V5 is missing, sadly, and rather than wait for a new one to be issued, it's much easier if we just do it on a V62 and you're the new registered keeper. You will be the 4th owner of the car. Underneath this very tidy boot floor is a spare wheel that's absolutely in fantastic condition. I'll just quickly show you that for yourself here so you can see it's in great condition. I don't want to miss a thing here. And you've got all the tools, including, most importantly, that locking wheel nut. Right, that's pretty much sums up everything you need to know about this car. We're not going to go for a drive in this video. It's not Top Gear, but if you want to go for a test drives, all viewings, all inspections are welcome. All you need to do is get in touch with us here at Sell Your Car UK. We're also, where did that Volvo come from? We're also able to provide a warranty for this vehicle, and likewise as well, if you require finance, be more than happy to discuss with you your best options and how we can help you with that as well. And likewise as well, perhaps you've got a part exchange. All you need to do is get in touch with us here, but there is only one place to get this fabulous VW Golf 1.6 FSI DSG with all those amazing options in this beautiful condition, and that is exclusively using the services here at Sell Your Car UK. Thanks for watching.